Video files can be imported and played directly in PhotoModeler. When the video is taken from a fixed static location, this location can be solved and used to calculate 3D locations within the scene and compare these over time to establish speeds, accelerations, and other measurements. Video files can be used in different project types. When using video as a native file, this is typically done in manually marked projects. The imported video can be used in 3 different ways. First, frames can be extracted and treated as individual photos. This can be used for a camera that was moving or that was at a fixed location. Second, frames can be extracted and used as an image sequence. This can be used for a camera that was at a fixed location or a cropped section of moving video, such as a park dash cam. Third, the native video file can be loaded and played directly in PhotoModeler. This can be used for a camera that was at a fixed location or a cropped section of moving video. As with projects using individual photos, a camera calibration can be loaded or solved using control points. When you first open a video, the video control pane opens. The video control can also be opened from the View Toolbar tab. The scroll bar on the video control can be used to scrub forward and backwards through the video. The navigation buttons allow moving to a specific frame or playing the video. The video can even be played while zoomed in or if the photo's rotated property is set. The bookmark tools are used to identify specific frames and timestamps. Here we will add a bookmark when the vehicle first crosses the stop line. Navigate to the frame of interest. Then use the Bookmarks pane to add a bookmark named at stop line. Add another just before it leaves the frame. The bookmark grid can be sorted by clicking on a column header. Clicking on a bookmark jumps to that frame. The Edit button can be used to change the name of any existing bookmarks. We will show more uses of bookmarks in the bookmark pane later. Here we have imported and marked a set of control points to solve the photo location and align it with an imported point cloud of the road, just as you would with a single photo or image sequence project. You can do this using any frame from the video. When changing frames or playing the video, the standard visibility settings apply. Any visible items display on top, even as the video background changes. Here we have identified a frame of interest, one where the vehicle first enters the intersection, and imported a scan to pin and identify the vehicle's location. Once the first pin is placed, a pop-up indicates a new bookmark and layer have been created and will be assigned to the pin cloud. A bookmark identifies a key time frame, and any objects assigned to the bookmarks layer are set to this time, creating an association between a 3D location and a time. We will finish pinning the cloud and then show one use of the bookmark. When we switch to a new frame, the objects assigned to the bookmark layer hide. When we switch back to that frame, those objects are displayed again. With our current settings, objects assigned to a bookmark layer are only visible when that frame is displayed. We can advance to the next frame of interest and identify pinpoints in this frame. Use the Create Secondary Pin Cloud tool to add a new shallow copy of the imported cloud. This secondary copy references the first one, so does not need to be re-imported and will use fewer resources, but can be pinned to a new location. Choosing the option to duplicate the pin locations, so this cloud can be pinned to the frame using the same areas identified in the previous frame. Keeping the points from the previous pin keeps things consistent and means you do not need to extract them from the point cloud. You could also pin using new or additional locations. The new mesh will also use the same name as the first one, which we will see later on, links them together when generating the report. Once the first point is pinned, another new bookmark and layer is created and assigned. Here we have pinned another 2 frames. 4 bookmark frames in total. As you scrub through the video, any items assigned to bookmark layers become visible as the frame is displayed. If the navigation type is changed to bookmark, the next and previous buttons will jump to a bookmarked frame, not the next frame. There is also an option to navigate through iframes. The Bookmarks button opens the Video Bookmarks pane. The Bookmarks pane can also be opened using the toolbar. Clicking a bookmark in the list will jump to that frame. When you change bookmarks, the items on other bookmark layers are hidden, but you can make others temporarily visible by adjusting the visibility settings. They will hide again when a new bookmark is selected. If you would like to see all bookmark layers, regardless of what frame is displayed, check the Show All Bookmark Layers option. The bookmark visibility also applies to any open 3D views. The bookmark pane can also be used to generate a report. The report calculates the speed for objects with a common name. Pinpoint clouds that are copied have a common name, and surface draw points can be given a common name, as shown later. Speed and acceleration are calculated in the intervals between bookmarks. This report settings dialog lets you choose options such as how to apply a speed averaging filter or which columns to output. To help with videos that have lower quality time coding, there is also a setting for averaging times. This setting is described further in the help file. Here is the information output in the report. It shows the information and relationship between each bookmarked frame and the objects with a common name. You can also see the speed between 2 selected objects assigned to a bookmark layer on the measure pane. Here is a video of someone riding a scooter. The video has been aligned with a point cloud and a surface created for the road. When they are marked on a video, surface draw points can also be assigned to bookmark layers. We use the surface draw tools to mark the locations of the rear and front wheels. The surface points are assigned the bookmark layer of the current frame, or a new bookmark will be created and assigned. As with the pinpoint clouds, when we switch to a new frame, the bookmark layer is hidden. We can mark a second set of surface points on the next bookmark. Here we have used surface draw to mark the front and rear wheel locations in 10 bookmark locations. The scooter's path can be seen in the 3D view. Before we can generate or report, the surface points need to have a common name. Select the rear points and use the properties pane to name them rear wheel. Then do the same for the front. Now, when the report is generated, we get information for 2 separate named items, both the front and rear wheel surface points. You can even use a mix of surface points and pinpoint clouds in the same project. Similar steps can be used for project setup using an image sequence. The main differences are there is no video control pane, only a video bookmarks one. Since images in the sequence do not have an associated time, bookmarks are not automatically created. You use the Bookmarks pane to add a new bookmark and enter the time manually. A mix of video and still images, or even multiple videos, can also be used in the same project. This video has shown how to import video files, navigate video files using the video control, manually and automatically create bookmarks, use the Video Bookmarks pane for navigation and to control visibility, estimate speeds using pinning and surface draw, and how to output a report of this information. In conclusion, video from cameras at fixed locations can be loaded into PhotoModeler and used to establish the positions and speeds of objects using pinpoint clouds or surface points.